Bugger.
Such a frickin' friend. Come out and face me.
Little too close to the arc pylon there.
If you give yourself up, I'll only take a finger. Word of honor.
Well, they didn't see me. Even if they now know I'm here. Unfortunately, you can't shut off that pylon without a key. Because you see the tank there is kind of locked up behind a thing, and you need a key to open it. That guy has the key. But there's too many ways to be noticed if you go down there. It's really not worth it. Down here is where you need to be. $949. That's the combination for the safe in the watch officer's room, which we do actually need to open. No, we're not doing that again. Come to think of it, I may actually need to turn that off.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atana, the assassin,
yes.
one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city.
Corvo has escaped.
Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the city watch at once.
Okay. So, I might have to go down there and...
Whiskey and cigars. You ever think about anything else?
There we go. Very useful.
The latest thing from Sokolow's twisted mind. We're the
Ah,
first
yes.
ones to get them.
These.
How do they work? Well, obviously you... Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's lay a few out. Striker's gotta hit one sooner.
You can see them down there. And I'll just wait for these two to leave before swooping in there and taking them. Or, I don't know. Maybe that guy doesn't leave. If he doesn't leave, that'll make this a little more complicated. Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to leave. I want that blueprint. Okay.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
Well, let's have a look at his pattern, see if we can't figure it out. Okay, so it looks like he just walks in a little circle thing there. Stands still for a moment in each location. The windows there are fairly boarded up. Okay, so once he heads towards that wall, I think I can do that. Do that. That. And 7, come on. There. And he's just like, I don't know where they went. Okay. So now that we've managed that, it's time to go over there and loot that dude's safe. And of course, now that the pylon's turned off, I don't have to worry about standing like right on the edge over here either. And as you can see, these missions have already shaped up to be somewhat horrible and very complicated. That guy down there, he doesn't actually do anything if you... Ah, yeah, okay, there's no door thing there quite. And without level 2, I can't see dudes through the wall. Yeah, there he is. Oh, is he coming out? No, he's not coming out here. Okay, good. Him I might actually have to take out. I'm not sure how long he stays outside for. The door hasn't closed behind him, so it's likely he's about to just come back in. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So, in the interest of not making my life complicated, I'm probably gonna have to take this dude out. He would have seen me for sure if he'd come out while I was sitting there. Okay, yep. There we are.
You get your own squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course.
People still asking about, you know, getting their own squads.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send them in.
We can leave our new friend just kind of having a nap up here. Steal his gun while we're at it. Speaking of which, I don't think the gun is actually on the wheel. Not that I'm going to be using it, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, yeah, no it isn't. It's fine. I like how they instantly notice that he's not patrolling over here like he's supposed to be. Okay. Now, what was the code on the safe again? Let's see if let's see if this remembers it for me. No, it should be mission clues. No, it's not. I think it was 949. Should we test that? I think it was that. Okay, now let's move out here just in case someone comes in. Nobody's coming in. Good. So, we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. And that save combo has very nearly paid for itself. There we are. Now they won't know how I did it. Yeah, I could go down there and talk to that guy, but there's nothing in his boat except for a pistol and a couple of bullets, I think. Oh boy. Okay. You can see there's... Oh yeah, that's another thing. Daud doesn't have a mask with little zoomy-in controls, but for some reason, you can still zoom in. I don't know how, but you can. That's possibly just a holdover from the main game that they forgot to remove. But you can see there's a little lever down there. Pulling it will open the sewer grate, but there's a better way to open the sewer grate. You just have to, well, take a bit of a roundabout route to get to it.
Missing or damaged time cards will no longer be replaced due to abuse of this indulgence. Any worker without a time card is denied admission to the grounds and summarily terminated.
Now here we see the main entrance to the facility, so to speak. And I don't think... yeah, nobody's looking this way, so let's just go then, shall we? Ah! Here's one of Sokolov's journals. The Ark Mine. I think this is the one, yes. Burroughs was most pleased, not only because of the Ark-9's effectiveness as a lethal deterrent, but also because of its potential psychological impacts on enemy forces. Further, it left no gore or other mess, and Burroughs is a strong supporter of anything clean and tidy. If you remember from Dishonored and The Heart, which I may not have actually done. Anyways, it says something about Burroughs being kind of OCD and a bit of a neat freak. Lovely and terrifying with nothing left to wipe up. Now, Sokolov's left notes for himself. There may be a way to produce a version of the Ark Mine that is entirely harmless, simply rendering the subject unconscious. Much more testing is required. That is actually a possible thing you can do. Now, let's stamp that time card we swiped and go inside.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Yeah. And opening this.
Hey, have you been in the chair already?
Yes, but I signed right away. Mr. Rothwell didn't even have to turn it on.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true.
Is he calling you a liar?
That's what it sounds like. I want to teach you to respect me. That went a little deep. It was only supposed to scare him. Oops.
Well, he did look scared. Just at the end there.
Break's over, looks like.
When's this day gonna end?
Okay. And there we see something new and horrible that we are going to have to deal with. Those guys
If I say yes, you gonna close your trap?
with the deep voices and the horrible circular saw thing are a new problem. And here,
Marked for shipment to the most distant point of the Empire. And fitted for live cargo, too. Survivable, if they had a fast ship. I wonder who this was meant for. You
And
brought somebody up in that
just
thing
big
and they
enough
won't
to
be
fit a
back in
body.
town for months.
that is the non-lethal method of getting rid of the mission target for this particular mission. There we are, get some more bullets. And I recall that there is a rune up here. Yes. Oh. And here's another thing. Another one of the many, many ways in which that is a useful thing. And yeah, you can hear the rune. It's up there. This is a perfectly safe one to get. And the explanation for it is here. No one can reach you here. I almost died trying, and I am a better climber than any of them. But you gave me claws for the climb. We will stay here until they have forgotten about us. We will stay here for as long as it takes. I feel like sleeping. Don't leave while I sleep, because I need you. Yeah. Rune made him crazy. Now. Yes. Let's see. Are there any other runes close by? Okay, there's a bone charm down there. Alright, I know where that one is. That one's... I'm not going to get that one. That one is entirely too difficult to get without being noticed. There's another one over there. I think I can get that one. Anyways, up we go.
Daud, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
I think it shall be. Didn't actually know she popped up there. The first time I did this, I didn't come through that way, so that's kind of an interesting thing to know. Anyways, let's see what happens if we go here. And then we go here. Can you just walk right? No, you can't just walk right through those. Damn. Okay, well. We can do that. Get us around it nice and easy. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to actually kill the whale. Too many people wandering around. You have to flip, that switch there, and there's this guy patrolling the upper levels, and there's a couple whale oil tanks you have to plug in down there. Not exactly the simplest of things. So let's go down here. And I don't think there's anyone actually in this area, so we can just drop down there like that. Yeah, you can see there's a guy out there, but he won't notice us in here. And I'm going to drop down here because I want to share with you a little thing I like to call existential horror. First time I walked along here, I wasn't sure where it connected to. I didn't like the answer. That whale's still alive, by the way. Yeah. I believe it was PETA. I think it was PETA anyways. We're complaining about the game Dishonored, quote, glorifying whaling, unquote. I kinda think not, PETA. Anyways, that's probably the method I'm going to be using to escape this place. I might even be able to grab that rune. Yeah, see, it's on the thing over there. Might be able to grab that. It's all a matter of, can I can. Okay. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, the guy on the upper level, he can see you when you're up here.
The power system in there looks like it will put down that whale in an instant. I almost think you should. I know they're just beasts, but still.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I think that this will work. See, you have to plug in the whale oil tanks there. So let's just... yoink! Mysterious object. Thing was found in the belly of catch number 184 when we were processing it. I've seen plenty of weird things in a whale's gut, but never one of these. Must have consumed it in the deep, and I think it's been there quite a while. Don't ask me how I can tell. If you have any ideas on what this may be, please inform me. One of these was recovered back in the month of Wind, but I haven't seen it or the man that found it since then. Yeah, that's a little nod to our friend up there. Okay, so we'll go back up here. Keep an eye on our friend over there, make sure he doesn't decide to turn this way. Gonna have to go and get that at some point. Well, I think I have an idea of how I can do that. Yeah, okay, this should work.